Okay. Okay, looks like my lye solution is ready to go. And all right. So I've got 2 batches going. A loaf, my loaf and my smaller mold. And it looks like my oils are almost melted. For my big batch, this is my small batch. I'll go ahead and pour my lye water in. Ooh, that was close. Okay. It's my lye mixer. Dedicated one. And I'm going to go ahead and mix. This is my olive oil. My olive oil and pine tar are inside of these. So I'm just going to mix them up first. Darn it. I got air bubbles in that one. Okay. And that is pretty much all I am going to use my stick blender for. The rest is all going to be hand mixed, because this pine tar is a very, very, very quick, very fast, and you barely have any time to work with it. Try to tap out some of the air bubbles. So you can see that got a bunch of air bubbles. So that's already 80, which is crazy. That's at 100. It's like 150, my lye water. So it'll just take a couple minutes. for this. So this is my small batch coconut oil, and I do the heat transfer method, which is as soon as my lye is dissolved into my water, I go ahead and pour that right on top of the hard coconut oils and transfer the heat to melt your coconut oil or hard oils. You can do that with all your hard oils. So, yeah, got this. This guy is melting away. I'm gonna go ahead and add my lye water. To my loaf. Give that a quick stir. Okay, looks like my little guy's done. So I'm gonna set this aside. And work on the little batch. Okay, we're gonna set you aside. I do these two batches together just because it's easier to measure up two at the same time. All right. And it's gonna get molded pretty quickly. This is just some rubbing alcohol. Okay. Ready. I think we are ready. Now I use quite a bit of pine tar. I use 15% pine tar, 35% olive oil, or sorry, 35% coconut oil. And as you can see, it's already getting a little bit thick. And so 50% olive oil, 35 coconut oil, and 15% pine tar. All right, yeah, it's already at trace just by simply stirring it around. And it looks like we're at 108 Fahrenheit. So I'm gonna get my oils in here. I'm trying a new one, pine scotch, patchouli, and bergamot. So, It's ready to pour. Ready to pour. Okay. And it's already starting to thicken. Oh my gosh. This is what happens with this one. This is like the craziest soap ever. Oh my gosh. Just from sitting, it's already like trying to... Ah! I shouldn't have mixed it so much. It didn't seem like it was thickening as like it did the last time. So I thought I was safe. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Come on. Good thing I wear my gloves. Ah! Oh my gosh. This is not working out very good. Ugh. I need this to go in the molds here. In the molds. In the molds here.
Good thing you're wearing gloves.
Yeah. Jeez.
That thing's dry to death.
Get the cat out of here. Okay. This happens every time. Oh my goodness. My battery died. Sorry about that. So I didn't get the rest of the footage of making the other loaf, but why is it new that? Oh my gosh, sorry. What the heck? Last video got cut a little short because my battery died. So my battery died in the middle of molding this, a beauty. And so you didn't get to even see me putting this loaf together. But I was going to tell you a little bit about this loaf because as quickly as it was setting up and was very, very thick, and you know, I piled it high like I did this last loaf. Well, as I had it sitting here to cure, it started just spilling over the edge. Look at this craziness. Look at this craziness. Okay, so it was definitely getting too hot. It was having a crazy chemical reaction. And I was like trying to get a spoon and squish it in. Anyways, I ended up just having to transfer some of the soap to these. There was a fourth one that I gave away, but yeah, it was definitely a crazy chemical reaction. I had to go put it by the back door where there was a cool draft coming in. But yeah, so this won't be quite as big as my last loaf bar, but we'll compare the two and see how it goes. So yeah, the demolding process. It has been about 24 hours. And this is a little bit sticky. So this soap is just so intriguing to me because it quickly thickens like so fast. But then the bar doesn't like harden very, like it's still, the soap I did a couple weeks ago is still soft. See, this one didn't come out of the mold very good. You can see all that it left behind. And yeah, didn't come out of the soap mold so great. which makes me wonder if I should have let it cure. Oh, see, this one's coming out really nicely. That one came out better. Still left a little bit behind, but... All right, now for the fun part. The pine cones. This is fun. A little bit sketchy because this is still a fairly pliable, soft soap. Ooh. Look at how cute that is. So this batch I scented with pine, patchouli, and bergamot. The last batch I had done patchouli, palo santo, and lemon, which was very nice. The lemon scent is just this, and it's just really, really, like, I didn't even put very much of the lemon scent. I think for these I only put in like 8 drops in the whole batch, and in the loaf I put 16 drops. But so it's just like the very lightest scent of lemon, but it is just enough to make it fresh. And you can't really even smell the patchouli in my first batch, and I don't think you can really smell it in this one either, because I did kind of a light dose of it. These just look so cool. But I don't know, I think I like the lemon better than the bergamot. The bergamot is a little bit like, just, it's very like understated and like mellow. But the lemon, it just kind of has this, I don't know, really good fresh kick that I really like. These are just so cool looking, even though the dough, see how I was shoving it in, like the mold, you know, it has areas that didn't quite get filled, but it still looks very natural and cool regardless.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, see that one? I squished the top of it by pushing it out. You really got to be careful with these guys. All right. Oh, come on. There we go. That was a good one. It was a good demoulding. This is actually a candle mold. Oh man, squish the top of that one too. See right there? But yeah, this is a candle mold. And I cut, see in the mold it had this, and I cut it so I'd be able to stretch it and get these out a little bit better. But this pine tar soap is just very cool. Very, very cool. Came out pretty good. All right. Got all of our molds done. Now for the loaf. Sorry, I just want to get all my little pieces of leftover soap because I'm gonna take all the scrap pieces and mix them together. At some point, when I have enough scraps, I'm gonna make yummy bars. Okay. Now, I'm going to clean the area up here. Getting, go lay down. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay, we're a little stuck to the box here. Okay, definitely gonna have to clean my box. Okay. I'm gonna turn my camera up a little bit so you can see. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, good. Doesn't look like it's sticking too bad. Uh-oh. My pellet stove went off. Uh-oh. See, this side's like sticking. Uh-oh. Darn it. Oh, man. Kind of messed up the bottom edge. But, all right. Wipe my hands off. This stuff is gooey. It's gooey, you guys. Okay, we are ready for the big bar cutting. Woo. Okay. All right. Oh yeah. Oh, the smell is phenomenal. Oh, beyond phenomenal. All right, let's pull this apart here for you. Okay, so next is our texture. This is my favorite little trick I came up with. Dun 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 dun! Check it out. This is like a wood roller. So it basically like creates wood grain. Pretty cool, huh? I mean, you can't have a tree-themed soap without a little bit of tree theme, am I right? Beautiful! Oh, it's so cool. So cool. Trick is to apply just enough pressure evenly throughout the whole. Pretty cool, huh? It looks like a tree on both sides. Pretty cool. And I'm stacking them in a box for them to dry and cure. So yeah, I'm seriously obsessed with the soap, and I'm just really curious how it's going to cure out, if it's going to dry harder, because the stuff I did like a week ago, it's still soft to the touch. Look at that. I just barely touched the corner and it like made that much of an impression. Like, it's seriously so soft. So I'm curious if it ever is going to like harden up. And if it doesn't, I may have to consider adding some kind of hardener, like possibly like salt. So I'm not sure, but salt is also one of the things that can accelerate the soaping process. So I'm afraid if I add salt to this recipe, just because, you know, on account of how it quickly it hardens already, I'm kind of nervous that if I added the salt, I wouldn't even be able to get it in the mold fast enough. But we'll keep playing with it. I'm still not sure whether I like the bergamot or lemon. I'm kind of leaning towards the lemon at this time. Beautiful. Oh, and I still have these ones. I have these extra ones. I haven't unmolded yet. See, look at my fingerprint from just pushing it out. Ah, this soap's crazy. There. And you can see the fingerprints right there. But in any case, this soap is seriously amazing, and I will probably make this for the rest of my life, even if I don't end up soaping as a business. I probably will. This is like the soap I would likely use. And the cool thing is you can actually make pine tar yourself. So, you know, if I was ever out in the woods living off of the land, I could make my own pine tar. So, and also just FYI, if you want to make this recipe, it's very simple. It's 50% olive oil, 35% coconut oil, and 15% pine tar. And then you just put that in the soap calc for however much you want to do. And you can make your own. And I did, I think about a teaspoon of patchouli, half a teaspoon of pine essential oil, and only like, I think I did a quarter teaspoon of the bergamot. But yeah, well, here's my soap and my soaping process, and I hope that you guys had fun watching. I just like watching some of this kind of stuff for entertainment, because TV and Hollywood shows are so awful that this is what I'm enjoying, is watching random people do their jobs. So, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you have a great night.